Welcome to today's mathematics class. Today's class, I want to provide solution to these questions which I gave to my grade 7 student yesterday. So here we have number 1. We are asked to find B and E. Look at the question here. As you can see, for us to find B and E, we have to consider two properties we have here. Look at this straight line. We have a straight line here, okay? This is a straight line. And now this straight line has the top and beneath. So above the straight line here, we have angle B and 55. Good. So meaning that what? Angle B and 55, they are on this straight line. So we have a straight line angles. And in our geometry, we are meant to understand that the sum of angles on a straight line is equal to 180 degrees. So adjacent angles or straight line angles. So in that case, we are going to have here B plus 55 will give us 180 degrees. That is B plus 55 degrees equal to 180 degrees. You must state your reason, okay? Because of space here, I'm not going to be writing it. You must tell us our straight line angles. For those of you in grade 5, grade 6, grade 7, so this question is for you, okay? When you answer it this way, you must tell us the reason, okay? So in that case, we are going to subtract B. It's going to give us 180 minus 55. And of course, to take 55 away from 180 degrees, so you're going to have 125. B is equal to 125 degrees. That is for B. So B here equal to 125 degrees. Now let us look at E. We can also consider another property here, which we have an angle at a point. If we consider angle at a point, it means the whole of the angles are what? Lying at this point. So it means that what? We have E, 98, B, and 55. But let me not do that way. Let me also look at this same straight line for it to be easy for me as a grade 7 student, for me not to start looking for long road. Let me just consider E and 98. It's still on this straight line. This is straight line. So this E and 98 is suspended there, okay? So which means E plus 98 will also give me what? 180 degree. So in stating that, I'm going to put what in a bracket, say reason, which means E plus 98 equal to 180 degrees. So in that case, we then say what? E equal to 180 degree minus 98. This 98 is an obtuse angle. So if I remove 98 from 180 degrees, what we are going to have, E is going to give me 88 degrees. So this is for E. So our E is equal to what? 88 degrees. All right. Now, let us move to number 2. Good. Haven't gotten all this now. We have solved that. Let us go to this number 2. If you look at this number 2 here, we have a point here. Good. And at this point, we have angle 150. All of them are originating from this point. 35 degrees also originated from there. Then X here is the what? Reflex angle or obtuse angle that we have there. Our calculation will tell us if X is going to be reflex or obtuse. What you need to do in our geometry, we said our angle at a point, the sum of the angles is equal to 360 degrees. So which means I'm going to have my X plus 35 degrees plus 150 degrees equal to 360 degrees. So X now plus 35 plus this is going to give us 185 equal to 360 degrees. Of course, we are going to take this one to this side so that we can have what? X. Subtract 185 from both sides. So that we have X equal to 360 degrees minus 185 degrees. So take this 185 degree from 360, your x is going to give you 175. So this is an what? Obtuse angle. Have 175 degrees. So your x is what? 175 degrees. That is for that. Good. Let us move to this number 3. Good. In this our number 3 here, we are having two parallel lines. Parallel lines. And now when we have two parallel lines like this, one of the properties in geometry is that when we have parallel lines and another transverse line cuts across it. So we have three different angles here that are formed. Number one, we have alternate angles. That's number one. Alternate angles are equal. Number two, corresponding angles are equal. Then we also have what is called vertically opposite angle. How do we have vertically opposite angle? If I have a line like this, one line coming like this, then another line crosses like this. So this angle here, this angle is equal to this. If I have here A, if I have B, it means what A is equal to B. Then this angle here, if I have here as X, I have here as what? X. Okay, say Y. X equal to Y. Reason being that what? They are what? Vertically opposite to each other. So in that case, we are going to first of all consider that property of vertically opposite angle. Now, look at this point. This line is going this way. Then another line like this intersects at this point. So at this point here, we are having A and B. They are going to be equal, okay? But we don't know A, we don't know B. How do we then get B? Okay, I can get B here. Very easy for me. Let's consider this straight line, this parallel line. So I have that 43 and B. They are on this straight line. Look at here. Look at here. These two angles, they are on this straight line, below this straight line. So above it, we have A there and this angle. So which means I'm going to say B plus 43 equal to 180 degrees. So for me to get B, I will subtract this one from 180 degrees. So which means B is equal to 180 degrees minus 43. So B is equal to 137 degrees. So that is our B. So we have gotten that. If we say that B is what? 137 degrees, and we look at this property that says vertically opposite angles are equal. So which means that these A and B, they are opposite each other. They are opposite what? Angles. So we're going to say A is equal to 137 degrees. You are going to put the reason in the bracket. But because of space here, I don't have where to write it, okay? So as a grade 7, grade 5, grade 6 student, you must tell us why you said that what A is equal to 137. The reason is that what they are what vertically opposite angle. You are going to put what vertical angles or vertically opposite angles. You put it there. Then that's B. B here is what 137 degrees. Now let us look at C. Now, if we have C here, look at C. Remember that I told you that what when we have two parallel lines and another transverse line crosses it, we're going to have three major angles. We have vertical opposite angles. We have alternate angles. We have what corresponding angles. What are corresponding angles? Corresponding angles are those angles that are facing the same direction. So if you look at it now, which angle is corresponding to C? C and 43, they are corresponding. Look at 43 is looking down this way, and C is also looking down this way. So which means C is equal to what? 43. You are going to tell me that C equal to what? 43 degrees. You put what? Reason. Don't forget, you must put your reason. The reason is what? Corresponding angles. They are what? Corresponding angles. So this is how you solve these simple geometric questions. They are elementary. Even sometimes grade 3, we have them in their scheme, these particular questions. So these are very simple. If you find this class very interesting, please help us to share this video and make sure you subscribe and follow this page for more updates. As you can see, we teach all grades of mathematics, whether elementary, advanced, university, we are here. We teach you. Bring your question. To do so, God will bless you. Bye.